welcome back. This is Jack, and I gotta start with a cinematic. I did do the higher ground, but the video messed up, and it was like super zoomed in on the game, so you couldn't see anything. Like only like 5% of the screen was actually of the game, and it looked horrible. So I'm not gonna redo the mission because it's just stupid. It's a mission of the Protoss leadership being stupid and making you just go after regular Zerg instead of actually trying to deal with the real issue. But I do want you to see the cinematic because the Fall of Phoenix. So while we're doing our mission, Phoenix is guarding where we took over at Antioch, and the Cerebrate resurrected. So this is what's going on. I'm going to be petting Zane. The reason why the Zerg Hive cluster near the Scion province was destroyed, but the Protoss forces paid a high price for their victory. Praetor Phoenix, hero and steward of the Templar, was killed during the assault. The Conclave, convinced that his stratagems are winning the war against the Zerg, have let down their guard and turned their attention to personal matters. Judicator Aldaris was ordered to find and arrest the wayward Tassadar and bring him home to stand trial for his crimes of treason. Now, with only a small fleet for protection, Aldaris and the Executor have traveled to the Ash World of Char, hoping that Tassadar is where it is there to be found.
Executor, I know that you were reluctant to leave Ire in this dark hour, and that you still grieve for the loss of your comrade, Phoenix. But remember that he lived and died as a Templar. He has reached the Kala's end. There is no greater glory than that. We Judicator are called to look beyond such matters, to ensure the safety and future of our people. It is not the Zerg, but the rogue Tassadar, who represents the greatest threat to us now. If he is allowed to spread the Dark Templar's tainted influence to Ire, all will be lost. We will find him, and bring him to judgment. Tassadar claimed that this world was abandoned by the Zerg just prior to the invasion of Ire. Yet I still sense a lingering darkness here.
Yeah, Kerrigan.
Be prepared for anything, Executor. If there are still Zerg on this world, then they must surely know of our arrival.
Less that it was abandoned, just more that they didn't care about it anymore. Because there's still going to be Zerg here no matter what. Alright, so this is the Templar. All I have, unfortunately, is the Psionic Storm. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do more than that. And unless they've changed it, yeah, they don't have any other attack. So, if I remember correctly, this is another one of those missions of you just, like, moving some forces across the map carefully. I'm going to not let them advance there. I'm going to take the Templar, move them up. Ah, shoot. Didn't do what I wanted, but that's okay. Oh, yeah, and I forgot. The Psionic Storm actually hurts you, too. So I just killed my Templar for no reason. There is one exception to the Templars cannot attack thing, and it's actually Tassadar. Mind you, he's unique in several regards. One, he's supposed to be considered like a prodigy or something. And two, he actually learns from the Dark Templar, so he learns what he's not supposed to learn. I'm probably going to lose this one just because I messed up so badly a second ago. Yeah, I really hate my Protoss sometimes because they don't attack intelligently. The Dragoons will just block the path, and the temple or the zealots will. But I still love them as a faction. They're like having a massive carrier is awesome. Mind you, you never got to see me take advantage of the battleships because I just really didn't feel a need to. Me rushing with a bunch of Marines and everything else seemed to be just fine. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a spoiler. The guy who died just recently, the Praetor that I was working with, his name is Phoenix. And I've been talking about Dragoons. I'm going to give you a big guess. By the way, he's asleep on my arm. Well, he's not asleep. He's got his eyes open, but he's like just laying there on top of my arm. So I can't move my hand that much, so my movements might be a little jumpy. I don't know why I wanted to be down here, but it felt like the right place to be. It has been a moment since I've done this mission, so no, I don't have some weird insight on where everything is. Alright, I am going to move you guys ahead because there is a Hydralisk up there. There he is. Unfortunately, I can only see him when he's attacking, so he... Alright, in that case, I'm gonna... There's actually more than one, okay. I'm just gonna keep moving then. Well, that Dragoon's dead. I'm gonna move him back. Guess I got lucky. There we go. Yeah, my forces have taken a hit. One Dragoon down. He is snoring. Like I think he actually is asleep now. Okay, cool. There is a Protoss base up here that I'll be able to... Oh, and there's Jim Raynor. I forgot he was here.
Executor, how is it that you've come here? I was about to abandon all hope of rescue.
I have come to arrest you and bring you home to Aya to stand trial.
Arrest me? Fire burns at the touch of the Zerg. You travel all this way to arrest me?
Don't let it get to you, man. This happened to me once.
Who is this human, Tassadar?
The name's Jim Raynor, pal, and I won't be talked down to by anybody. Not even a Protoss.
Amusing. Tassadar, your taste in companions grows ever more inexplicable. Executor, prepare to take Tassadar into
Executor,
custody.
wait. I do not know what they have told you about me. But what I have done for Ire. Help me find Zeratul and his Dark Templar. They alone can defeat the Overmind Cerberus. Once we have won, I shall gladly submit myself to the judgment of the Conclave.
Unthinkable. You presume that we would side with the Dark Ones as you have? You have gone quite mad, Tassadar.
You shall speak of them with respect, Aldaris. Executor, there is much that I can explain to you. If only you'll help me find Zeratul.
In case you hadn't guessed, that was them spawning a bunch of stuff. Now, so this is Tassadar. He actually has an attack. It's the same power as a Dragoon, but he's, other than that, he's still a, yeah, I figured that was going to happen sooner rather than later. I have no way of repairing him, and he has no shields, so he needs to really stay safe. But you can see what I'm talking about with the Protoss being really stupid right now. They're like, hey, we need to come get this criminal. Your homeworld's burning. Kind of more important. We don't care. So, but they're heavily into their traditions, which I do find really cool. And their idea of being dedicated to a single purpose in their life. I'm not a fan of their caste system. I want to turn the camera so you guys can see him just like sleeping on my arm, so you can see why my mouse hand is usually a little clunky sometimes. But then I wouldn't be able to move the camera back fluidly to get it back on me and not show you like what's behind the green screen and stuff, just because it's a mess back there. Alright, so I need about 4 more and it finished out my... There we go. So that's it. I just gotta wait for them to finish. Let's go ahead and start the rally point over there, just because I don't want to have to pay that close attention.
You have not enough minerals.
So, for me, it's today, but for the time of the release of this video, I had a day. There's a video explaining it. I'm not gonna go over it here. I just want to. If I seem a little more quiet, a little more distant than I normally am, it's just because of because of what that video talks about. So if you want to find out why, go watch it. Ultimately, it doesn't matter to me if you do or not. It's just, I am kind of sorry because I do feel like my quality's not to its degree, but it's more important to me that I get my videos released. To me, that means a lot because it does help with my mental therapy with being able to do something consistently and regularly. Oh, he got infected, so he got turned into a god. Here in a minute, I'm going to start building up some defensive stuff. I am going to have one Protoss just run around making things for a little bit. No one drone. Bro. Because drone is Zerg. Oh, that felt good. I had to stretch out my leg there. I think I have too many. Yeah, I have too many doing that, so I can actually cancel that. Got it just as it finished. That's awesome. So let's go ahead and I'm going to build one of these. Oh, there isn't a delay. It was just, I was seeing things. Okay, so I do need another one. No, because remember, Protoss live for a stupid amount of time. They're like elves in that regard. They're not trained and made here in this battlefield. They are warped in, so kind of a big deal. Alright, so I was able to do that. So let's go ahead and put that there. Once again, as always, defensive structures in this game are not meant to stop anything, just slow it down. So keep that in mind. And I'm going to up everybody's shields here in a second. There we go. One thing you can do is if I wanted to, I could line this with turrets. So anything that was dumb enough to go up this way, they'd be wailed on for a good minute before they could even get around the corner. And then I can put the shield battery to almost instantly recharge it, so it would extend the life of each turret. Now that's something I can do. It's feasibly within the tactics, but it's not how I play, so I'm not going to. But I wanted to mention it. Somebody who, if you're playing this on your own or you plan on in the future, That's a tactic that you can honestly do. Did I ever build it? Yeah, I built that. Okay. So now I can do Stargates, Citadel of Ladune, and then the Templar if I wanted to build in a lot of Templar, which I don't actually. I'm going to use my usual tactic of pushing through with a lot of troopers. Yeah. If I make a second Templar, I will be able to make an Archon. Yeah, as a queen, they keep having show up and attack me, so I'm gonna put a couple more right there. I don't want to build this much defensive stuff, but they're hitting me in an annoying way, and I don't want to. I want to try to prevent as much damage as they can from that. And my mic, sorry, my mic does that. It's spun away. I don't know if that's affected the sound at all. I don't think so because my mic's really good. But it also, because I'm plugged into it with this, it pulls across my neck and it gets really uncomfortable. There we go. So there we go. I'm just going to build a photon cannon there and a photon cannon there. That way if they have any more flying units that try to come from that way, it won't be an issue. And let's see, there we go. That should be all I need, really, building-wise, but I am going to go ahead and build a second warp gate so I can crank up the Zealots if I really want to. I'm going to use these guys as kind of like a scouting party because I don't want to send the Dragoons because I think most of them are okay, and I don't want to damage/lose Dragoons that I don't have to. And during this explore time, it'll give me time to build up some minerals, / everything else. Alright. Yeah, there's still those things there. I think I might do that. Okay, I'm going to pull them back. Is this finished yet? Because I really don't want to do a real push until I at least have shields and weapons too. So let me go ahead and get this built so I can get a couple airships. And I'll go ahead and do that. Increase the range of my Dragoons. I thought I did. Oh, because I was building that building I forgot about. I almost messed up. That's okay. I didn't, though. Does he have his mines? Yeah, he has his mines. I could take advantage of that, but I'm not going to. Remember vultures, because he's driving his vulture? I think that's what they're called. They have the ability to lay mines. That's true. I could do that. Oh, they updated the Templar's art in a really good way. Alright. What is his issue? Like I told him to go do something and he's just kind of like running in circles. Actually, I'm going to do it that way. Hang on. I'm going to not let him go alone, just in case they put some Zerglings there. Not that close. I need to put it more like right there. And he goes a lot slower than the Zealot, so that's something you got to be mindful of. Come on. There we go. Because I can't see them, and if I try to have... There he is. And if I try to have a Dragoon handle him, he'll just get uber cover. So I'm trying not to let him do that. Alright, what are you doing? You're still making a Dragoon? Good. And you are making one of those. I'm going to make another. I'm just going to keep this going for a little bit. Did I? Yeah, I built it. Good. Yeah, I saw that coming. Something died. Oh, a queen came by and turned him into food. Is there another path over there, or are they using the overlords to drop them off? I don't know which. Let's see if I can get that overlord before it flies away. No, there is another path. That's interesting. I might take advantage of that. Because that queen is getting annoying fast. Alright, so I can actually do shields too, but I'm going to do melee attack. Yeah, see, that he can go up in one-shot most units. I'm pretty sure Hero units are probably immune. I can't guarantee, but he just took out a Dragoon instantly, and it's really annoying. I wish shields would protect that, but it doesn't. God. Zane's on my arm, and it's rather difficult to control right now. As a heads up, there actually is 2 factions going on right now. I actually have the... Alright, hang on. Zane, I need my arm. There we go. Why are the Dragoons walking first? Like, seriously, that's stupid. I hate those queens. Is it the queen or the defiler who's doing that? I can't remember. Because I never used the defiler, so I never remember who did what. It's got to be the queen, because the queen flies, and they're hitting me in a way that only a flyer should be able to. Yeah, with Zane sleeping on my arm, it's really hard to control, because I can only move my wrist like a couple inches at a time. Or not even like 1 inch, as he's just laying on top of it. Now, I probably don't need to do this, so I'm probably going to let me pull everybody back. I don't need to be attacking this. I don't need to take this out. I don't need to. I'm not going to throw useless fights over there. But I know it's there, and that's where they're attacking me. So I know what they're doing. Looks like they followed me. So. Oh good, I killed their queen. So these guys actually can't do damage, but if you were looking at them, they look real. They look like real units. What I'm doing with them is I'm trying to get them to scout ahead for me so I can see how bad it is going the way I came. Okay, you ran really far ahead. I'm going to have you circle back a little bit so the main forces can catch up. Alright. I don't care about the illusions because they are just that. They're illusions. They can't fight anyway. So it looks like it's a bunch of just a bunch of units in the way. It's not a base I'm walking through just yet. So let me do that. Trying to get some space back from Zane. I can do this. get him in position, because... Yeah, the problem is those Dragoon right there stopped right in the middle of the pathway, so the other Dragoons don't know how to handle him being dumb, him being the dumb. Good, I got rid of that one. All right, cool. So I've gotten this far. Now I need to gather up all these guys. Yep. And one of the infecting things just did that and killed it instantly. So once again, really annoying. There we go. Go ahead and up everybody's shields. That'll increase everybody's survivability. You were making me... Yep, you were. Cool. I guess I'm going to need the... That's the Citadel or Dune. Where's the Templar? Oh, okay. I actually do need... I'd need to build both of them then. But it will also increase the movement speed of my... Yeah, he just slowed everybody. And that's okay. There's not too much of a distance left. I'm not going to take out the whole base, because that's just a little tedious. And honestly, I'm not in the mood for that right now. My videos have been stupid long because I do stuff like that. And I need to kind of stop doing that. Once that building's finished, I can build the Templar Archives and also upgrade the movement speed of my Zealots, which is pretty awesome. Oh, did that finish? No, I'm just doing shields too, that's why. Go ahead and get those. I could probably stop building Dragoons because I have a lot of Dragoons. I need more Zealots. Alright. You're finished being built. Now you can build the Templar Archives. So I'm going to do that. It's a good thing you're adorable. Ooh, that's an idea, actually. Hang on. The idea I just had is vultures move fast. Vultures move fast, and I can duplicate them with that ability, and then see what chaos I can ensue from it. All right, so the Templar Archives is done. Let me go ahead and build a forge, just so I can start upgrading my gear even more. Alright, I got lucky with that just because I happen to have... What the heck is going on? Oh, yeah, it's the illusions. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be interesting. Okay. Well, they actually made it all the way. No, they didn't. Alright, I'm good on that front. And here's my new forge, which I can go ahead and upgrade our weapons again. I'm ignoring their base for the most part. I'm going to build up a little bit more defensively that way. Once again, you know I don't like doing that, but I'm going to. Let's have everybody get there. Letting the Zealots get the lead. Which was a mistake, because I forgot that there was a air detachment there. Thankfully, I am not screwed as... Yeah, that instant kill thing is annoying. I'm probably going to lose my air unit, but I'm okay with that. He had a specific job. Yeah, once again, that queen just did it again. It killed a dragoon in the back, which is... I'm hoping they can't do that to heroes, because then they could instantly kill Raynor or Tassadar, which is an instant loss for me. And I'd like to avoid that. Okay, it only went to 2. I thought I would have had it going all the way up to 3. Looks like I was mistaken. Okay, you guys are dumb. You're targeting the wrong thing. Okay, good. I pulled those guys off. Oh, I stopped producing. It's getting annoying where, like, my dragoons stop moving forward. But that's my own fault because I'm giving bad commands. Now, he's dead. There's nothing that we can do, but he's gonna... They're sitting at max range and then blocking the way for other dragoon to get into the fight, so... Damn it, didn't get it. I'm gonna take a chance.
Sounds fun.
My life for ire. My life for ire. It's all true. Honor guide me.
Because those zealots who I was controlling earlier were able to make it just fine, and I just killed that queen who's been annoying me. There's actually several. They keep making them, so... worth mentioning. I got some zealots in the front, and I got some zealots falling in behind, and Raynor's hauling like he always does. So I can get Raynor there pretty quickly. What are you? Okay, you are some air units that I need to get rid of, because I think neither unit's able to handle air units. There we go. Yeah, Tassadar is moving slow. That's okay. Good news is Tassadar is also getting that shield bonus, and he's about to get the armor bonus that I'm working on now. So, and I'm pretty sure the the purple base is here and the red base is over here. If I'd gone this way, I would have had to destroy... I would have been having a harder time, so I took the right path. Lucky me. That's an anti-air unit, so I'm not concerned. So, all I gotta do is get Tassadar here. And I win. I wish they still had the command for guard. They may still, actually. I just don't know it. They have patrol, but that's about it. Because my concern is they might have a random queen show up and insta-kill my guy. Come on, almost there, almost there, almost there. Why'd you stop? There we go.
My thanks, Executor. Now let us find Zeratul and speed
So adorable. Alright, I was able to push my way through that without wiping out the bases like my normal shtick. Anyway, this has been Jack with the Geek's Perspective. Please like, subscribe, and share. Let's see if I can do this with one hand.